This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. In the last episode, we finished going to China and defeated the Panda King. Or was it? Yeah, his name was Panda King. Stopped his nefarious scheme to destroy things with fireworks because he had been bullied as a kid. And yeah, bullying sucks, but you became a bad guy. You can only feel so bad for a guy for so long. And then we went to the middle of Europe, I think. To find Clockwerk, the final leader of the Furious Five. Was like, in his case, we had to like bust on in because, well, apparently that's the only way we did, because he's like some crazy, evil madman who lives in a volcano. Kind of reminds me of The Incredibles now that I think about it. I guess is Clockwerk attracted to power or something like that? Is that why he lives in a volcano? Does he have some sense of, I don't know, self-worth or something like that? Either way, we gotta... But anyway, now that we're here, we could continue to defeat Clockwerk, but as you can see, over there in the distance... Oh, I didn't... Wait. There it is. Okay, I didn't want to unlock the dialogue. We've seen that already. But anyway, Carmelia Fox is stuck inside the thing. Apparently she's mad, like a bee wanting to get out, which I'd be like that too if I got stuck inside of a thing. But anyway, apparently Clockwerk knew that she was important to us somehow. I don't, other than being a cop that chases down. That, I mean, is... Oh, nuts. Okay. Looks like I got caught. Man, you can tell I haven't played it in a while if I'm starting to make all these simple mistakes. Alright, we can... I was about to say, we could destroy that thing? Okay. So we're gonna need to get over there, which the reason we wanted to get this barrel is because if we go through, we're just gonna get shot up at. Fortunately, because I got caught by those lights, I'm gonna have to, this little section is gonna be a bit more dangerous. We gotta be careful not to be standing up while those lights are on us, otherwise we'll get zapped. Be careful, alright. It's just worse when those things are constantly shooting at you. You're like, stop it! Stop it! Okay. Alright, now that we can destroy that, let's destroy those. Ooh. Got an extra dude, thank you. Hey, baby, I've saved you! Nuts.
Sly Cooper! I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap! Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese!
Well, don't sound too excited, Bentley.
Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I'd use the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code.
Well, it should have made sense that Bentley would be the hacker character of the group, or the... Oh, are we missing something? Nope, okay. We just gotta keep shooting at it, I guess. Are we missing something that I'm not aware of? Okay, it said I was supposed to get the green stuff, right? Okay, that's not that. Okay, just grab. Oh, I can just. Okay.
Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwerk's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
Okay. Well, this is kind of neat, though. Another case of different. It seems like weird how the final level seems to be the minigame. Like area, or the heavy minigame spot, you know what I mean? So we just have to do just enough to get the thing out. We don't actually need to
Level 3!
Destroy all the bits, so this is a nice... Oh! Ow! I only got 5 hits, huh? Alright, I have to be careful. Nuts. Okay. I can't let that hacker code, or ice? Anyone familiar with Shadowrun? That's what I'm kind of thinking when I'm using terms like ice and stuff like that. How do you play that again? Ah, man. All right, come on. We can do this. Okay, we got this. Just gotta focus on the task at hand. Yes. Okay. Yeah, failed once. Oh, you're such a good hacker, Bentley. I'm Trey jealous. Trey jealous. Ah, man. Maybe I should just destroy all the green stuff. It just makes it easier to pick up everything. Then have to worry about like being about Clockwerk's like code. Ah, nuts. Man, talk about being out of the game for a few moments, you know. This is what you get when you take a break from gaming for a bit, you know. Not in general, just this type of game, platforming, which is a whole nother breed of cattle. Oh, well, we did it. All right.
Best. No code can stand before me.
He's got leech skills. Can't believe I said that.
Sly, I was wrong about you. Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
Well, how about you help me get Clockwerk? That'll help. Or a date, either way. Oh, that was easy. Never underestimate a fox with a gun, folks. Yeesh. Alright, let's get out of here.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwerk and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last. Huh, wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ring. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwerk nabbed me.
Now that we're a team and all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwerk, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Well, thank you, Carmelita. Let's get our shepherd's crook back. Oh, I'm supposed to actually help him. Oh, I didn't even know we were on the scene. We have this epic scene, and then I'm just like, bye, Sly. Okay. Now that I'm paying attention. Alright, so instead of playing as Sly saving Bentley, we're playing as Carmelita Fox helping Sly. What a nice change of... Whoops. This is gonna be one I'm gonna have to redo a few times, isn't it? Yep. Alright, well. Alright, just a bit of focus. Come on, Carmelita. You're Interpol. You can do this. Your stun gun is the strongest thing ever. And that dude... Okay. Just gotta be focused. Just gotta keep aware of the situation so we can stop any creatures that get Sly, our new friend, or at least he thinks we're friends. We're just temporary truce. He's a thief. I'm a cop. I'm a kid. I can't let this guy get the best of me. But Clockwerk is more dangerous. The fact that he kidnapped me in the first place. So you know, he's the biggest threat. So we'll let this ringtail off easily for now. But one extra shot, I could knock him out. No, can't do that. We're honorable agents. Haha! Uh-oh, more fire dudes. Man, what's up with this, like, robotic bird being able to summon, like, fire demons and stuff like that? Uh-oh. Or fire creatures of some sort. Now, that's some type of mad science right there. Looks like we're almost there. Alright, gotta be careful. Who knows if one last little surprise.
Nice job, Raccoon.
Good job. Good job, Ringtail. Get that Clockwerk.
There's Carmelita's jetpack right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the death ray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
Now we're going about this Metroid style or Resident Evil style, huh? Alright. I'm up for a challenge. Uh-oh. Well, I don't have to do anything. Alright, the game's on easy mode. Uh-oh. Nuts.
It's sinking fast. Climb, Sly, climb!
Oh, wow. Well, that was a bad start. I was like, zzz. Well, it's because it activated as soon as I started running towards it, you know, so... Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, are we gonna wait till it goes? Nice, okay. Yeah, we gotta run up this thing before before the lava hits us, so we have to be careful. Alright, we can do this, Sly. We got this. The Sly Cooper, the Sly Cooper clan. We're quick and agile on our feet.
Gears with your cane. You've got to keep moving.
Man, where does family get the like? Oh no! Oh, we gotta be way faster than that. Okay, so I can't dilly dally for too long. So I have to like either rush it or do the like the slow down option or something. So, man, talk about a very what's the word? Very, let's say intimidating finale. What word am I thinking of? Where, you know, I'm messing up so often, it's kind of, it loses its flair, you know what I mean, with the, okay, we just gotta keep moving, keep going. If we slow down for too long, we'll get lavaed. So we can't, what the heck? Oh, man. Oh, I hope you like me redoing certain sections over again, especially when the game doesn't. That's one of the few issues with the Sly games is that the connector, when you do the circle, like the connect jump or whatever, sometimes it doesn't connect. Not all the time. It's not that glitchy, but it can be a hindrance sometimes because of like if it doesn't catch for some reason. Kind of like when I pressed it and I was supposed to jump on the thing, but for some reason it didn't do it. So there we go. Okay, yeah, we're doing a little better. Too bad this game has way too many sections. Okay. Okay. Up, climb. We don't want a volcano up on us. That would not be a good day. Volcanoes are bad news. Okay. What? Oh! I was like, oh, you better not, game. Okay. Ah, nuts! What the heck? See what I mean by it not catching properly? Why do I feel like we're gonna? I might have to cut to when I do like an effective run of this area. Okay. Man, talk about like abysmal platforming skills. I never said I was a perfect at this game as much as I played this game. I never said I was a genius at it, or a master. I'm not a master thief, as you were. I would definitely have trouble with this game wanting me to do this on hard. Despite it not being that hard of a game, well, I mean, you have to admit it's not a hard game. Alright, just gotta keep jumping and clamping because, like I said, I swear the game is way too close on the action button not working properly. You know, that's. I'm trying to keep my focus specifically on a specific area so I can try to keep the action button from messing up. Man, they're really cutting it close. I think they did that on purpose. Nuts! Oh! Shiza! Oh, whoops. Okay, let's try it again. Sorry, folks. You know what? I'm gonna do a. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it now. So if I get it on this one run, if I don't, then I'm just gonna cut to the perfect run of this, where I do it like flawlessly. But by the way, I might have to bleep out the other word I said earlier. I don't know. I might leave it in for fun, but the German viewers are definitely gonna be watching a E for Everyone game and getting a nice surprise. They're like, uh-oh. But yeah, oh, what the? Oh, the game's taking pity on me because, yeah, yeah, so, the action button didn't work again. Alright, take 8 of the finale run as we chase up the volcano. Let's see if we can do it again. It always seems to be like one little mess up I mess up on. Either the action button doesn't work for some reason because I'm going too fast, or it doesn't catch because I'm not in the right area, something like that, but we keep failing. You know, this definitely makes the finale not as great or cool or as exciting as it probably should be, because, you know, if I had done it in the first go, or maybe lost maybe like 1 or 2 times, then there would have been something to it, but the fact that I failed this run so many times, it definitely loses its flavor, so I do apologize that the ending is not as more like close to the gills, you know, one-time run that it probably should be, you know. Oh well, can't get them all. So this run might be pretty solid. I haven't messed up yet. The action button is and I can't blame it all on the action button, but there are times where I press the action button and for some reason it doesn't catch. So I don't know if it's an issue of placement on the character or like the direction that you need to be facing when hitting an action point. I know in the permanent sequels of the game they do fix that. Like they take care of the issue, so it's not as big of a deal. So, all right, where to now? Where to now? Just up here? Okay, good. Oh yeah, we made it! Yay! Oh, 8 times, huh? Or was that 9? Yeah, something like that. Anyway,
okay,
all right.
That jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Alright, and for the final fight against Clockwerk himself, the one who's been hounding our family for generations. Can we do it? Probably not. We've already got hit by this dude, so... This is definitely an awkward fight because of the way that the jetpack, works. But it's a pretty cool finale, though, for the most part. I like it. You know, everyone worked together to get here. Murray had a scene where he drove. Bentley hacked the gas chamber to get us out of there. Carmelita decided to form a truce with us after all this time, despite her being a cop, when she realizes that, yeah, we do break the law, but we're not the grand evil currently, you know. I think there's a couple of forms to Clockwerk, if I remember correctly. So I don't think we're done after this little bit here. I think that's, okay, that's the first fight. Oh, he's dead. Oh, well, hooray, we win!
Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwerk.
So it's basically, Clockwerk is what the evil version of Thieves. He's usually like, oh, nuts. Okay, so we have to, okay, so we want to get inside those rings while we're trying to fight them off. The reason this fight's a little awkward with the jetpack is the way that it controls. It controls like airplane controls, like if you play a simulator. So a lot of the, so like up is down, down is up, you know, left is still left and right is still right, but yeah, the airplane controls do throw me out very slightly, but if it only takes me a few moments to like get used to the controls, and after we dodge that initial part, then we shoot him again. So basically, Clockwerk is what happens when villains go all Godfather on us, you know, something similar to that, or mad scientist. While Sly Cooper is the Robin Hood type of thing.
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Oh yeah, you old bird. Well, in with the out with the old, in with the new, I always say.
You cannot escape me, Cooper Raccoon.
Well, we're not trying to escape you. We're gonna take you down for good. This is for revenge for my family. A dang dirty bird. Take that. That's for my father.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before
I am.
Okay, so we got to get to his head before he regenerates. So let's do this. Oh god, that's
Flower.
sorry, folks. I was hoping to like make it an epic ending by doing it in the first. Oh no, we have to do it again. All right, I'm gonna cut to when we get back to his that one scene again. I'll see y'all in a second. All right, we're back once again, fighting Clockwerk, knocked out. Unfortunately, every time you lose to Clockwerk, you have to redo this whole section. It's slightly annoying, I'll admit, having to do the whole thing. Luckily, it actually doesn't take that long to get back to Clockwerk at this point, so...
Flowers.
I mean, it's annoying, but it's not... It's close to infuriating, but not so much. But anyway, I haven't yet mentioned the fact how much I actually really like this, like, finale music, you know? Oh, nuts! Okay. Now, that's what I should have done, is I should have...
Feet together.
Okay, we got this. Whew. Okay. Watch out for the lasers. Watch out for the fire lasers of doom. Oh! Okay.
Immortal.
Take this. Oh! Take this, you sack of bolts. This is what you get for my family.
You will never
Die!
be with me. Clockwerk.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwerk's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwerk. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwerk's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Well, there we go, folks. Thus was the end of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Thank you, Sucker Punch, for such a great game. A little annoying at the end having to redo that like Clockwerk zone a couple of times, but you know what? It's the finale. It's the final spot. You gotta try it a couple of times. It's not like you restart from the very beginning. Kevin Miller, Sly, Matt Olson, Chris Murphy, Roxanne Ortega. Unfortunately, we never see you again as Carmelita Fox. They replace you in the subsequent sequels. Probably for the better, because her voice, it looked like, the bad thing about this game is a lot of the voice acting is okay. Not, I wouldn't say terrible. It doesn't make me cringe, but it's definitely like a could have gotten some better voice actors. Didn't have to get professionals, just better ones. But you know, for what it is, a first game, it's a good attempt. You know, but yeah, Ortega, we don't see her again for the sequels, sadly enough. But anyway, what can we say about Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus? It's a fun platformer, a great stealth game. Definitely a bit short for what it is, but you know, it was a start. You know, it's everything begins here, so it has its issues. You know, like the action button doesn't work sometimes, like it doesn't connect, so sometimes you'll just fall through holes and stuff like that. You know, like I said, having to redo whole sections of a boss fight if you die once. Although, like I said, the boss fights don't take that long, so that's not that big of an issue. It's more annoying, but it's not a big issue. Really, the action button not working sometimes is the big issue. But oh yeah, I forgot the credits are pretty short there.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us!
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。貴族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
That was pretty cool, showing us the Japanese trailer to the game. You could tell the Japanese additional parts to it. Let's see. We are missing a couple of videos for this. Now, basically how we can do that is, one, we can unlock all the... Now, I probably should cut the video here, but might make it a little bit longer, and I did have to cut out a lot during the Clockwerk fight. But yeah, it's true, we don't have all the pieces. Now, remember during the game, I think it was the Panda King level. Let's see. One of these levels I couldn't get the Thievius Raccoonus from. I actually kind of want to show that really quick to you folks before we end. Yeah, I was usually at the credits, I end the game and I start the commentary. Probably should have, but I felt you guys would miss out on all this stuff if I didn't. So it's really quickly get, and you can tell the place is a bit different now that Carmelita isn't chasing us right now. I don't think she chases us in this level anymore.
Freeze, Raccoon!
Oh.
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight
I
of
can't
you?
really skip
Shut up,
that, unfortunately.
Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing
okay.
in
For some
China,
reason, I thought
but
she
I'm sure
doesn't
it can't be good
appear
for
the
whoever
sequel
owns
the
this
second
place.
time,
You must
but
only have
I
eyes
guess
for
that's
me
wrong
if
with
you're
me.
too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see
Yeah, it's
is a
kind of interesting.
pathetic
Oh yeah, I
thief
guess I
who's
could
escaped
comment on what
justice
happened
for
during the
far too
cutscene. I
long.
think it's
I'm
funny
proud to
that
be a thief.
because you knew
Especially when I'm
he has
stealing from a
feelings for
vicious
Carmelita,
extortionist
so
like the
kissing her.
Panda
But I
King.
like the twist that
Open
he
your eyes,
keeps her in the
detective.
handcuffs,
These quaint
basically by
temples are a
distracting
front for an
her
illegal
by
explosives
kissing her,
factory.
Don't try
and
to
apparently
confuse the
she
issue. You
is
criminals
okay
are all
with
the
the
same,
kissing
and
too,
none of you
despite
can
it
escape
surprising her.
justice.
But the fact that he locked her just made it ever more. You know, that sounds like a Sly Cooper or a thief-like thing to do. But anyway, let's quickly go through the area here so we can get to that safe quick. I'll try to rush through this as quickly as I can if I can help it. I'm gonna get that one, and then I need to get this one over here. Oh, do I need to hit that one? Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to make this as quick as I can, folks. So that way we can get the last Thievius Raccoonus piece. I guess I could have cut it to after, like when I got there, but at this point, I think we still got a few things to talk about. Like, I didn't even get to, since the credits are so short, I didn't even get to talk about, like, what I liked about the game. I liked, like, the characters, despite the voice acting being a bit okay at best. I liked the scenarios. Yeah, the whole collecting keys thing got a bit old, but luckily the game threw in a bit of, little mini games every once in a while, so it changed up the monotony of the. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Changed up the monotony of just the game title and everything. You know, the which I like the stealth sections, but it's a nice change of pace. I like that Bentley and Murray had their own thing to do. Mainly Murray for the most part when he did like the racing titles and the. Or racing and doing the car scenes. But I like the fact that they gave Bentley something to do at the very beginning of the game. If you like those aspects of the game, you'll definitely like the sequel, because they give Bentley and Murray a lot more to do in it, which is, I mean, why a lot of people consider it the better, out of all the games released, a lot of people consider it the best Sly Cooper game. I'll definitely get to it at some point. I'm probably not going to play it immediately after this, but I definitely will tackle the game at some point down the line if people liked this version of the game. I hope people like this game, because I really enjoy it a lot for being a simple, easy to play action platformer stealth, you know. And they definitely improve it a lot. But for a first try, you really can't knock it too much. Yeah, it has its that's okay. Good thing I had that ability. But yeah, it's a very solid effort, you know, for a new. I think this is actually Sucker Punch's first game, actually, if I remember correctly. Okay, now we can open it. So let's see what the final code for the game is.
Burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
But yeah, yeah, let's open this up. And we're not quite done with the game in terms of percentages are. To get 100%, you have to finish all the levels.
Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
Basically, use this too. It's kind of supposed to help you because it's one of the last abilities to get. It's supposed to help you.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
All right, now we get the other. Well, it's the same ending, but now I get to finally do my final thing, and after this, I'm going to cut it out. The only thing I'm missing is redoing all the levels again through the time trials, which that unlocks commentary for the level you're playing through, and also unlocks a bonus video on like behind the scenes talking about the people who made the game, stuff like that. But anyway, my last review for this game, the music was excellent. Especially the fight with Clockwerk, that music was awesome, but it all set the tone. Each area had its own variation to the same music. The stealth when it's stealthy, action when it's actually was good. I like the cartoony style of it. You could tell it needed a bit more polish. Like I said, subsequent sequels fixed the polish because you can tell the heavy black lines and everything like that, and a lot of the face movements for like Sly is a bit awkward. But, you know, I don't knock it too much for a first effort, but still looked good, I think, overall. I like cartoony-looking games better because they have a style that lasts a long time. The story is pretty straightforward. Guy gets the book, tries to put get revenge for his family, put the book together. So not too unoriginal, but, you know, but that's not really the bad thing. I mean, when we fight all these villains and Robin Hood it out to get the book back, but we put him in jail at the same time, helped the Carmelita, so a very solid story for it. Gameplay was solid except for the action button, but it still did what it needed to do, not too difficult, and it was a fun time. I recommend it highly. Well, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, folks.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.